number one, half guard is basically I'm dominating one half of the body. All right. The open half guard will rely on your knee being free. Okay, so if your knee is here, you're kind of in this no man's position. You now have to get what we call the traditional half guard, which is a much more compressive, smaller, tighter position. I'm really squeezing Sandy's knee, I'm locking my feet together, and crucially, I'm trying to get the underhook. Okay? That's a different kind of half guard. The one we're going to play today and in the next few sessions is the open half guard, where, quite, by its very name and nature, I'm opening out my leg. This means I'm more flexible to sweeps and attacks from here, but it means he's more able to find holes and gaps in which to exploit and pass. So let's break these down, observe these tiny points bit by bit. Number one, my knee must be free. That means there's less of a half guard part of it. Right, we'll talk about this in a bit more detail, but for now it's good enough to remember that your knee here should be free. The moment he steps over that knee, you must fight to get that knee free again. But don't fully extract your leg, because now you're no longer in half guard, he is now passing, you don't have any control. That's the bottom leg, okay? The next thing you want to worry about is, of course, yes, the head control, the cross face. As he reaches round, no matter how strong the frame here, he's going to get this. Right? The other part of the problem is if he overhooks the arm, and it's virtually the same thing. Yeah, he's dominating that side. You prevent this by having the floating hand principle. You're following him. You're not using the stiff arm and strength, because he will find a very easy way to go. But you follow him. Try to avoid the stiff arm. Try to keep it bent, okay? But not so bent that he's basically got the cross face anymore. It's like floating around here, okay? Cupping around. The next part, there's 4 stages to this. Knee, now we've covered this hand. Now we have to cover what I'm doing with my leg here. It goes underneath and onto his chest. And the good principle that Nick always says is your chin should be pointing to, your knee should be pointing to his chin. When Sandy does a sort of extreme body movement to get his chin out of the way, he must follow where he's going. So he tries to get his head here, and following him there. Alright? Generally, the movements won't be so dramatic. He'll be sort of shifting slightly there, slightly forward, and you're just following him, floating here like this. Creating a barrier, a frame, here, crossing, and that's just slightly diagonal, but generally pointing towards his chin. So that's number 3. Let's go over these again. My knee should be free, but I'm still using half guard. I should be wary of this, so I'm framing here, and my shin is across his chest, the knee pointing to his chin. There's a 3-part B, lift up. What am I doing with this foot? Now, I like to hook it around here, but more and more I'm starting to put my foot actually on his hip. This gives you an additional layer of framing. So if you think about it, as Sandy tries to push forward into me, I'm just using my foot on his hip. For higher grades, this is a dangerous position, because if you know the steamer lock, you will get a steamer lock from here. But for now, don't worry about it for now. We'll cover that in footlock class. So your option is you can either put it here or slip it past and have it more loose. But the most important thing is knee pointing to chin. Great. Final part. Okay, what you're doing with this hand. Generally, this is the hand you're going to use for stuff, but for now, let's keep it here, because I'm worried about that shoulder. This alone is not good enough. This shoulder is going to blast through, and start doing that. So I'm pushing that shoulder away. And another rule, there's a lot of rules with half guard, which is a very technical guard. My elbow must be connected to my knee here, and pointed slightly up. Once you start depressing that, you bust through. Let's go over these again. I will talk you through them when you set it up, all right? Number 1, my bottom leg is away and the knee is free, so I'm mobile. Ideally, you want it off the ground. Yes? Not on the ground. Off the ground. Number 2, I'm guarding against this, the floating frame here. Number 3, the knee and shin goes on his chest, my knee's pointed to his chin. My hook, you have an option. Either put the feet, toes on his hip or have it floating. Your choice. You'll find out once you start sparring with this which works best. My elbow connected to my own knee and I'm forming frame. Okay, so now when Sandy moves away from me, I'm forming what we call a diamond, like a diamond head. And this is your starting position. So I want everyone to be in this position. I'll talk you through. Okay, 3, 2, 1, find your partner. Knee free, framing here. knee shield, joining. So we do it one by one. So what he's going to do, he's going to try and get rid of this, and you have to wrap around. Okay, so he wraps around, underhook, I go back here. He's trying to reach my head again, back again. So that's number one objective. So you do that one, and then he's trying to step past my knee. If he steps past your knee, you have to trim out to get the knee out again. Right? As long as you're still in that sort of part right here. If he steps around my knee, trim out. Yeah. Okay, this one he's trying to sort of split my arm apart like this. Okay? Get back into here. Back again. Yeah, he's trying to push, trying to get rid of, trying to break the separation here. Finally, the final part of your recovery drill is he's doing that. Okay, so he's got rid of the knee, trim out to get the knee in again. Get rid of the knee, trim out to get the knee in again. Generally, you'll find that a top person can only break down one part at a time. Or it's seemingly an expert, a better person will break down all four at once. But trust me, we have all these components in place. He's really only really effective by breaking one at a time. So that's more realistic. So he's trying to break past through here. Now he's trying to do something else. Trim out. In again. So you can concentrate on one recovery part at a time. I hope I made myself clear on that. I'm muffling a bit. Sunday mornings I'm not always clear. Everyone understand? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So let's assume that we're fairly competent in maintaining our shell-style diamond-shaped pathway, all right? One of the things that I can't necessarily stop him from doing is popping that knee up into combat base. And then we're talking a different kind of guard. This is where, again, another one of my favourite positions is we start talking about reverse delihegal. But we're going to move on to that far later in the month. For now, let's just assume he's popped his knee up. That way he can now drive his knee across and start passing. All right. So with our frame here, what we want to do is push away. His leg is free. Generally, this isn't gripped by him because for him to pass, he needs to sort of start running the top off. This is free for you to get this one here, underneath here, underneath the hamstring. Okay? This is where all this becomes important. So as it progresses, you're gripping over his arm. Notice what I'm doing with the bottom foot here. I am putting it on the floor and I'm pushing up, I'm pushing up, I'm pushing up. 2. Well, you'd be lucky to get some sort of half guard before. But the point is, I reversed it. So that's the best way to show it from here. You'll find that you're very one-sided with half guard. But that's fine because it's a position that you can control, elect which side to go. So he starts to pop the knee up and progress. My priority is to get this under his leg. So as he progresses in, pushes in, and there, now I can relinquish the roll of this foot to pushing off the ground. I must overhook this arm, or at least grab to stop him basing out. If I just do the sweep, he bases out. Watch. I don't want that to happen. So this is where this, the floating frame thing comes in. Float over, push under. This hand now is free. You can use it to assist, but generally the legs do all the work here. It's a very simple sweep, and eagle-eye viewers will remember it from butterfly guard. It's the same sweep from butterfly guard, basic sweep to all the beginners class. So without my partner, this does the elevation, but this does the power. See what I'm doing? Pushing off. And if you feel that, oh, he's not going over, there's nothing to stop you from hopping and continuing the rotation. So it's a very simple sweep, but in a slightly different setting. It's the same sweep as the butterfly. Yes? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. The problem is, so he lifts his knee up, I can't get that. Even if I shrink away, I can't feed it in, okay? So what you can do it is, still with the framer thing, is extend his leg. It's like a scissor sweep. Extend his leg, and that bit becomes easy. Take it on, and continue. So your bottom leg serves even more of a purpose. which allows you to, and then you can live it. Everyone try that out? So just very quickly. So he pops the knee up. I extend, I managed to get this. Well, this arm is too solid. I cannot overgrip. You can undergrip. Undergrip. It's really weird how it works. Because generally, doing that is not encouraged because it's a very weak kind of grip as opposed to overgrip. But if you look at the way his elbows bend, I'm not going to do the technique, but if I'm trying to overgrip, I want my whole arm over. Just doing that is not good enough. I cannot remove that. But going underneath, the point of weakness, elbow bends, you're going over. See how that works? So partners, now he's going to make that very forward to take that bit, under grip, compress, get close, and then we're elevating. Yes? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.